Welcome to Lumicenter training course. My name is Norman. In this chapter, I will walk you through the basics of macro. So the first thing that we need to know is what is macro and why do we need it? So macro is a tool which is used to configure system responses to certain events. System response may include one or several different actions. Now let's put it simple. We can program Lumicenter to take certain actions when something happens. We have the starting conditions and we have the response actions. For example, if a camera fails, we can program Lumicenter to send us a notification. If the user manually triggers an alarm, we can program Lumicenter to start recording of the video channel. And all these things are automatic. As long as Lumicenter detects the starting conditions, it will take the response actions based on the macro. In Lumicenter, we have three types of macros based on the rules. We have event rules, automatic rules, and cycle rules. Let me introduce one by one. So the first type of macro is event rules. These macros can run automatically on detecting the specified events or initiated manually by the operator. When triggered, the actions in the macro are executed once. This is one of the most frequently used scenarios in Lumicenter. For example, I can program Lumicenter to send me a notification if I click a certain button in Lumicenter. Or I can program Lumicenter to send me a notification if there is a failure or error with the storage archive. The event rules can also be triggered manually. You can let Lumicenter take the actions. Even though the starting conditions are not met, just click the macro and Lumicenter will take the action for you. The second type is automatic rules. These macros run every time when the detection tool triggers. This type of macro rules can be created when setting up detection tools. So in the previous chapters, we introduced detection tools and sub-detection tools like motion detection tool and face detection tool. So in each detection tool, when you configure it, there is always an option. Like, what do you want Lumicenter to do if it detects something? In most cases, we would program Lumicenter to start recording if it detects a motion detection. But actually, we can do more. For example, we can program Lumicenter to send us an email if Lumicenter detects a face. Last but not least, we have cycle rules. So these macros can run automatically after a set time interval or at a random time within the set interval. So this type of macros will always run in the background as long as it is within the time template. For example, I can program Lumicenter to send me an email every 8 hours. Or I can program Lumicenter to send me an email within the 8-hour time interval randomly. So this is cycle rules. I will give you more details later. Now to set up macro, we need to go to the configuration interface and click macro. So under the domain object, we will see all the macros that we have created. As you can see, we have the event rules, automatic rules, and cycle rules. And in automatic rules, we can notice that these rules are bound to the detection tools that we created previously. To get more information on how to configure macro, please refer to the next chapter.